And right now, many Venezuelans living in South Florida concerned about their future as the Trump administration revokes temporary protective status for hundreds of thousands of people, and they now have just months left to stay here in the U.S. Local 10's Cody Weddle live down in Doral for us tonight with more on the concerns. Cody.
And Calvin, lawsuits certainly expected after this decision. And we spoke to one local activist who says his organization plans to file one of those first suits.
We are going to follow the process, evaluate all of these individuals that are in our country, including the Venezuelans that are here and members of TDA.
Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem on Fox News Wednesday morning confirming that an extension of temporary protected status for Venezuelans will be revoked. It could put up to 600,000 people at risk of deportation. Currently, TPS expires for Venezuelans in April and September, depending on which enrollment period they used.
So every Venezuelan that has TPS is good until April of this year or September of this year. So no need to panic.
Immigration attorney Willie Allen says most Venezuelans have likely applied for asylum, which will protect them even after TPS expires. Some who have lost their asylum case will be vulnerable.
Who had trials, who went to a final court hearing for their asylum application, lost that application.
Being in this country and having access to the American dream, but with the kind of limitations that happen when you're undocumented, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
Juan Correa Villalonga, a Venezuelan activist who once faced deportation himself, but later returned to the U.S. with asylum.
But I feel the same type of panic and the same type of fear and anxiety that most people in my community are feeling today.
He says his organization plans to sue the federal government to reinstate the extension.
Plenty of us are going to sue, including our organization. And through this, we're going to challenge the fact that this is a change of circumstance because he's changing the interpretation of the law that will enable all of these people to apply for asylum.
And we also heard from South Florida's Republican congressional delegation tonight. And in a statement they put out, they really focused on the effort to oust Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela, saying that that would solve the Venezuelan migration crisis. We're live in Doral tonight. I'm Cody Weddle, Local 10 News.
Cody, thank you. Turning now